Alright, language explorers. The Twelfth Night, Act 1, Scene 1. An apartment in the Duke's palace. Enter Orniso, Duke of Illyria, Curio, and other lords, musicians attending. If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting. The appetite may sicken, and so die. That strain again, if had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ears like the sweet sound that breathes upon the bank of violets, stealing and giving odour. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quickly and fresh art thou! Notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, naught enters here of the validity and pitch soever, but fails in abatement and low price even in a minute, so full of shapes is fancy, that it alone is high fantasiful. What will you go hunt, my lord? What, Curio? The heart. Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, even since pursue her. How now? What news from her? Enter Valentine. So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return his answer. The element itself, still 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face of ample view, but like a coisteress she will veiled walk, and water once day her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she could keep fresh and lasting in a sad remembrance. Oh, she that hath a heart of fine frame to pay this debt of love but to her brother, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her, when liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled with sweet perfections, with one self king. Away before me to sweet beds of flower, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers. Scene 2. The sea coast. Enter Viola, a captain and sailors. Viola. What country, friends, is this? This is Illyria, lady. And what should I do in Illyria? My brother here is in asylum. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailors? It is perchance you yourself were saved. O my poor brother, and perchance may he be. True, madam, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself after your ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you hung on your diving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, bind himself, courage and hope, both teaching him for practice to be strong, to a strong mast that liveth upon the sea, where like Arion on the dolphin's back, I saw him acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see. For saying so there's gold, mine own escape unfoldeth to my hope, whereto thy speech saves for authority. The like of him knowest thou this country? Ay, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place. Who governs there? A noble duke, in nature as his name. What is his name? Orsino. Orsino? I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then. And so now, or so very late, but for a month ago I went from hence, and then was fresh in murmur. As you know, what great ones do, the less will prattle of. That did seek the love of fair Olivia. Who is she? A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly died. For those dear love, they say, hath bathed, adjured the company and sight of men. Oh, that I have served the lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow what my estate is. They were hard to compass, because we will admit no kind of suit, no, not the Duke's. Here is the fair behaviour in thee, captain, and though the nature with the beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee I will believe thou hast a mind that suits. With this thy fair and outward character, I pray thee, and I'll pray thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as happily shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this Duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It is my worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in all sorts of music. That will allow me very worth his service. What else may help? What else may hap to time will commit? Only shape thou silence to my wit. Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be. When your tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see. I thank thee. Lead on.